But now we worked our way to our first musical interlude. So grateful to have Jay Dash be a part of us. We're also going to hear from him in the next 2 segments from now after we get past the Ask segment. Jay Dash started out this life as a classical pianist and then quickly moved into all sorts of other creative realms in jazz. He played in school bands, which means an awful lot to all of us. We heard his music at the beginning as the intro, and now he's a rapper, songwriter, producer, film composer. He kind of got quite a bit of a bump with his WAP recording, which is Without Prejudice, really caught a lot of attention. And I think he's going to be doing an original composition for us now. So Jay, I'll turn it to you. Thanks so much, Jay.
Thank you so much. I hope everybody can hear me. Thank you so much for having me. NAMM team, as usual, has done an amazing job putting this together. When I was younger, I saw a silent film, and it was about a man, and it just kind of followed this one man as he traveled throughout his day. And what you saw was the impact and the role that he had in different people's lives and how he was completely different to completely different people. And that kind of stuck with me. And I actually wrote a song that was kind of modeled around that called 100 Man, which I released last year. And I'm going to perform that for you now. I do want you to, while you're listening, try to see if you can figure out when I am saying 100 Man and when I'm saying hunted man. And I think that the song itself is so poignant to the times that we are going through now. So without further ado, I'd like to play for you 100 Man. I know that I'm a humble kid, but I like a little shine every now and then. My lady know that I provide for her, and anything she need, I'ma ride for her. My kids know it's waffles every Sunday, and every day I'm with them, it's a fun day. My family know I'm good for the jokes. My cousins know to call me for the smoke, and my friends know that I get introspective. But if they looking for me, I'll be where the check is. It's probably why they always ask for money or direction. But guess who posts the bail if they ever get arrested? That cop, he know that I'm aggressive. He know I sell drugs and I probably got a weapon. He ain't never seen me, he don't know the real me. But one false move, he won't hesitate to kill me. Here we go again. Here we go again. It's hard to be a brother, man. It's even harder when you gotta be another man, and I feel like 100 men. And I feel like 100 men. As soon as I step out, then I'm a black man. Might as well be living in Iraq, man. I got a nice house cause I'm mean with a computer, but my neighbors all assuming that I trap, man. My job know if nothing else, I put in work. My exes know we tried it, but it couldn't work. I'm a sucker for a model in the IG pic, and she don't really look like that. I know it shouldn't work, but hell, I'm a man. Sometimes we have some weak moments. I mean, we all do, I'm just the one to speak on it. Seen a lot of money in my lifetime, and with the money came a whole lot of lifelines, Look, now I ain't saying that I'm rich, I just know that I'm the first one in my family seeing this much cash. I know somebody think I shouldn't have it all, but I'm sipping liquor, crushing up this Adderall. Like, here we go again. Here we go again. It's hard to be a brother, man. It's even harder when you gotta be another man, and I feel like 100 men. I feel like 100 men. I feel like 100 men. like 100 men. Thank you.
Hey, Jay,
Hey, Mary.
thank you for that. I think we'll just let that be a moment to go into us a little bit. Those are some pretty profound words you shared with us. Jay, how did you come to find your other voice as a music education advocate? And I know we're going to have a session on that in a little bit, but we could just maybe end your session to how is this part of the voice that you have now? Talk about music and the arts for every child.
Man, I just know what a profound impact music had on me as a child, and my ability to be able to express myself in ways that you wouldn't normally in normal conversation. And I benefited from music education programs in middle school and high school and beyond. And so I think that it should be a right to have that same experience when there are so many other discrepancies, I think, in this country in terms of how people learn. That shouldn't be one of them. And the ability to use art to unlock different areas of the mind should be something that every child has the access to. So that's why, you know, from before I even got involved with NAMM Advocacy, that's been my biggest push, is to give that same opportunity to everybody that I could help get that.
So tell us a little bit about being in school band in Atlanta. What did you play?
I was actually in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, I was born
Okay.
in Atlanta, but it was in Jacksonville. But I was in the drum line during the marching season, so I played quads. I started out on snare and then started playing quads, and so stuck with that.
And I know there's a lot of drummers out there that are shaking their heads right now. Somehow they knew that energy was in there. So
I,
was it just important to have a team, have a community, have a place to go that everyone was really. I mean, that's a lot of discipline in a drum line, right? That's a lot of serious work in a
you
drum
learn
line.
so much about leadership, about camaraderie, about the importance of the individual and the group at the same time. Things that you don't normally get in any other form, right? Unless you're either playing some kind of a team sport or in some kind of a team activity like that. And then even more so, the orchestration just unlocks different areas of the mind in terms of math and science and computers and other things that I became interested in via the path through music. So.
So you're really having a dual life now, right? You're a professional musician, composer, writing for film, but you're also running a entrepreneurial computer business. Is that correct?
Yeah, I work with a company called Everlywell, and I do handle front end development for them as well. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been an interesting life, but I can't deny the impact that music has had on all of those things.
Yeah, I think Jay, reminding again, I just want to keep going back to the a thread here of how we can model the need that you have right now as advocates in your own community. Things that you said, just quoting a little bit about we know how the connection of music is to social and emotional wellness, self-awareness. It's the opportunity as a young person, a child, to have a level of self-awareness through making music, self-management. I mean, the desire to actually want to get better and what you have to do to get better. The social awareness when the minute that or you work with the teacher or you work with colleagues or peers or classmates, right away you have an understanding that you're interconnected, and you build relationships in your music ensembles, and those are the goals for social and emotional learning, and how music is, and this is going to be so important as our schools come together, either as hybrid models or as online only models. And we know that in this online time that we've been in, music has been thriving. It's
Absolutely.
quite amazing. All right, Jay, we're going to let you go. You've got a little bit of a break before you come online for your session, and thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me again.
Yeah, thanks.